My name's Matthew, and today I'm going to be walking you around something incredibly cool. This is a Porsche 992.1 GT3, and critically, it's a GT3 with a full Clubsport package. It's the model everybody wants. This particular car has the 918 buckets, fire extinguishers, race harnesses, a full roll cage, and of course, because it's a GT3, that incredible swan neck rear wing. It's also got some of the most important and I would say valuable GT3 options ticked as well, which include front axle lift, extended leather, Alcantara headlining, carbon fiber interior zone, so on and so forth. So it's an incredibly well specified car. Now, it's covered 10,000 miles from new. It's got Porsche warranty until the 21st of July, 2026. So plenty of warranty left on it. And the whole car is protected by paint protection film. Now, if anybody wants to hazard a guess to the cost of that, it's usually between £5,000 and £6,000 worth of PPF applied to this particular car. So let's start at the front. Let's talk you around some of the features on the car. It is finished in jet black, which is a solid, deep Porsche black, and I think it suits the 992 GT3 shape perfectly. We've also got some of the amazing updated details on the 992. We've got a Touring in stock, and I said the same thing. I love the bonnets. I love this concave section here with the nostrils, and I love that it almost becomes an overcut into an undercut as the bonnet makes its way towards the windscreen. And while we're here talking about the bonnet, you can't bypass the fact that it is made entirely of carbon fiber. And just look at the carbon skin in there. Look at the way it's all put together. It's so Porsche, it's so beautifully done, and this bonnet weighs nothing. I love the front apron. I love that it's almost a satin black effect down here on the front apron, and this lower sort of spoiler section is designed to be replaced really easily if it gets scuffed. It's such a clever Porsche thing to think about. We've got LED headlights with the 4 daytime running lights on the outside as well. And as we come down the side, absolutely everything as it should be. The GT3 Centerlock wheels finished in satin black. I love the Centerlock section there. And I love the detailing and the update on this generation of GT3 wheel. The massive steel brakes on this particular car. So in most drivers' perspectives, the better braking option to have because they're more easily replaceable. And we've got big red Porsche decaled brake calipers sitting on the back of those as well. And I do love this. I love how low Porsche sit the brake caliper. It's all about where the center of weight is. As we come down the side, even these features, undersides of the mirrors painted in body color. That's a cost option. I love the extended side skirts and the shape of a new generation GT3. And go inside and take a first look at that Clubsport interior. But before you do, don't bypass the carbon fiber. We've got carbon fiber GT3 door entry plates in gloss, carbon fiber on the doors, the dashboard, the gear tunnel. It's such an important feature, in my opinion, in a car like this. You want that racing-inspired feel. It's so important. I love the contrast stitching as well to the 918 buckets. And we've got puddle lamps on the bottom of the doors there. Privacy glass to the specific lightweight glass fitted to these GT3 models. So you've got lightweight, thinner glass with less noise insulation, and that's all finished with privacy glass to the rear 3/4. And then as we come down the back of the car, look at the darkened rear tail lights. Just look how cool this rear section is. The huge diffuser section. And of course, last but by no means least, this fantastic rear spoiler with the swan neck GT3 racing car inspired rear wing. It is just fantastic, and I love the extra boot lip on the back of the tailgate there as well, just adding to that effect of downforce at the back, and even the little details with the mesh grille underneath. It's just such a good looking car. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I think the 992 in jet black works so well. As we come down the driver's side, I'm going to jump in and run you through some of the features internally. And for all you Porsche aficionados, I'm sorry if I didn't jump into the car in quite the right manner, but I don't weigh a lot, so I wouldn't have done any damage. And then if we start on the door card, let's talk about materials. Let's talk about racing inspiration. We've got leather across the whole top of the door, all soft leather, which is part of the extended leather, the contrast crayon stitching, the gloss carbon fiber through the center of the door trims as well. I really love that. And now let's talk about Alcantara. Look at all of this finish, this racing inspired grippy finish on all of the tactile sections that you physically touch with your hand. I think that's really, really special. The BOSE sound system is very important as well. And as we move inside, my goodness, does this feel like a GT3 product or a Porsche GT product. I'm just going to switch it on and bring that 4-litre flat 6, which now produces 510 PS, which is more than you will ever need on the road. And sit down and talk you through some of the interior features. Alcantara to the steering wheel, again with that fantastic contrast stitch on the inside. And the steering wheel is Porsche's GT steering wheel. So we've got multi-function, which can control the settings in that digital dashboard in front of me. They can be run through this panel on the right-hand side. Really critically for me, on the GT products, you have this reduced screen, which means these outer sections, which you can't normally see in a 992, are squeezed into the inside, so you can see every piece of key information from driver's view. However, if you press a button, if I'm not wrong, I think you hold this button, or do I scroll? Here we go. Apologies for my slow upkeep. You'll now see the rest of the dials populate. So when you are driving the car normally and you don't want to reduce screen, you can basically adjust this right-hand screen to say whatever you want, including, if you're running the sat-nav, having it as one full map section. The drive dial down here is part of the Sports Chrono Pack Plus, and if you spin it, you'll see the GT3 has its own modes. It has normal, track, sport, and track. And as you can see, when we go to track, you will see the car will automatically put itself into the narrower digital cockpit view. So just better for you when you're on the track. I'll bring it back out of there, pop it back into normal. We've got cruise control down on the bottom left-hand side stalk over here, and Porsche's updated infotainment system here with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It really is a fabulous system. If I pop the car into reverse, it is fitted with a reversing camera as well with the adaptive guidelines. If we come back out of there and go into car, you'll see that the car is fitted with a sports exhaust, which I've just opened, and critically over here, front axle lifting system. So that button there will raise and lower the nose. It is also really smart because it's linked to the GPS, so the car will know, it'll ask you to save it when you use it. It'll know, for instance, if you have a steep driveway, that when you're getting close to home, the car will automatically raise the front end to allow you, if in case you've forgotten, to not smash the nose of the car on the floor as you pull into your driveway. Super clever stuff. Dual zone climate control down the center of the car. And another thing I absolutely love about 992 GT3 is the 992 little toggle switch to change gears, and back comes the 991 inspired GT gear stick, which is a physical gear stick to put it into gear and take it out. It's so much better. Contrast crayon stitching down the outside of the Alcantara gear gaiter, and I love the little yellow decals on the GT3 logo behind it. All that carbon fiber around the gear select, around the gear tunnel, and lots of people don't like this cup holder. The beauty is it can be removed. You can put a little cubby hole in there instead. Down the center console, before we move out of the car, I do enjoy that someone has optioned the Porsche logo in the center of the armrest here, and the contrast crayon stitching already goes all the way up to the GT3 logo in the headrests up there. And have a look behind me and look at that unbelievable roll cage fitted to this particular car. So I'm just going to jump out now and summarize a car that I genuinely love. I'm a massive Porsche fan anyway. I think Porsche GT products are the greatest thing on the road for me. And this particular example, as I say, it ticks all the boxes. Full body PPF, warranty for a very long time left with Porsche, all the right options on a GT3, and of course, that all-important Clubsport specification. My name is Matthew. I hope the video has helped. Thanks for watching.